Yeah, I thought we played well. We had to absorb a lot of their pressure in the first half. They were kind of putting this on us with the pressure, but I thought in the second half we came out and, we did well keeping the ball, and then we took advantage of our opportunities and, scored 3 goals and held them to 1. So it was a big win for us.
All right, we'll go first to Austin David.
Hey, Kyle. Just walk me through kind of what you saw in that first goal to Ramiro. Just build up and then just your perspective.
Yeah, so I forget who passed me the ball. I think it was Cesar, but I knew I had the positioning on my defender, so I took a big first touch, and then I saw Ramiro in, a perfect spot between the 2 center backs, and I just whipped in a ball, and he had a good finish.
Next, we'll go to Mike Gramajo.
Thanks, Rob. Kyle, I want to ask you about the team's form so far. You guys are basically about to go into the playoffs on, I would imagine a positive run. You guys are 11 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw in your last 15 regular season games. When you look at this run of games where you guys are going into the playoffs, the team's more offensively been just a really cohesive unit. How do you compare to this year's team to last year's team when you guys made a similar run as well?
Yeah, I think it's a good question. We have a similar players. We didn't lose a lot of guys. We added, some quality players as well. But I think we're in a similar position as we were last year. Last year we were going in the playoffs on a streak, and we got a bit unlucky, I think, last year. But hopefully, going into this playoffs, the luck is on our side, and we keep that form going into the playoffs and keep scoring goals and trying to keep getting clean sheets as well. So, we're full of confidence heading into the playoffs.
We'll go to Michael Citro.
Thanks, Rob. Kyle, congrats on the win and the assists. I have kind of 2 questions. One, how many friends and family did you have to buy tickets for this game? And secondly, what does this team's road prowess mean for a team that's likely going to have to win some big playoff games on the road if it's going to achieve its goal, getting the MLS Cup, knowing that you guys finished with a regular season winning road record?
Yeah, first question, I had a lot of friends and family here, and I really appreciate their support, and I'm very blessed and thankful for their support. They're all wearing purple. And then the second question, on the away, we're very confident on the road. We know we can win on the road. And I think it's important, like you said, we might have to go on the road to face some teams, and we're definitely confident that we can win on the road. So, we aren't afraid of anybody, to go anywhere. And, we're confident, like I said.
We'll go in the room to Tyler Snipes.
Hey, Kyle. Congratulations, as others have said. Can you just comment on the quality of road wins? It's not easy to come in here and play, as many have said. What does that do for the team heading into the playoffs?
Yeah, I think it does give us a lot of confidence because, this is a really good team that we had to come, and, they have a great fan base. me being from Cincinnati, I know how we rally around our sports teams. So, it's not easy, but, I think we have a very good group, cohesive group, and we come together and we stay positive and we all have each other's backs, and that helps on the road.
And for your scenario to clinch home field advantage, you guys have done your part. You're waiting on the game tomorrow. Just in your mind, how important is that to take that advantage into the opening round?
Yeah, I think it's very important because, our fans, they cheer loud, they mean a lot to us, and it's like that, what do they say, the 12th man, which I think is true. And then, for us, it's our home and we want to protect it. So, it just is that extra boost to win the game, especially in the playoffs. Yes.
Cool. Then last one for me. It looks like tempers just flared a little bit heading into the tunnel at halftime. Did you catch any of that?
Actually, I had no idea about that. I think I was the first one in, because I was, right by the tunnel.
Yeah.
I didn't know that happened.
Okay, cool. That's all for me.
We'll do 3 more on the Zoom. We'll go to Luis Carlos Pineda.
Hi, Kyle. Congrats on the win and the assist. Phenomenal game for the Lions, defensively as well. What was some of the things that Cincinnati has a really tough attack, especially in the attacking third. What was the plan coming into the game, and obviously, well, what it meant to execute it so well, and especially on the defense side. Thank you.
Yeah, we had a short time to prepare for this game because, we played recently. But, we know they have, like you said, a great attack. They have one of the best players in the league in Acosta. So I think it's just kind of being aware where he is and knowing that he can change the game at any time. And then, I think we've been doing well defensively the past, quite a few games. So it's just keeping that momentum going from game to game and doing what we do. And, we're focused on us doing what we do before them, but, it helps knowing where, their best players are.
We'll do 2 more. We'll go to Mike Ramajo, and then we'll go to Austin David to wrap up.
Going into halftime, you guys were tied, and obviously with Cincy basically just pushing for that go-ahead goal. What was something Oscar relayed at halftime to go out there and go ahead and basically secure the game for the evening?
Yeah. They were pressing us a lot, and I think it was just him telling us, that we need to be more aware of where they were moving in the when they were building, and making sure we knew where Acosta was and some of their other playmakers, and then, just keeping the ball and believing in ourselves and believing in, the process of what we've prepared for the game. And, as the game went on, it showed, and it helped, him talking at halftime and giving us that extra boost in confidence.
And last one, Austin David.
Kyle, this team has gotten results in 12 of their 14 games that they've been the first to score. How important is it just to be that team on the front foot, especially away from home, in order to get the results that you've been able to get this season?
Yeah, it's very important, to build that momentum, build that confidence, especially on the road, and getting a goal early always helps. It's a game of momentum and confidence. So it's extremely important. And then, protecting that lead when we get it is also important. And I didn't know that statistic, but, it's a good statistic for the team.
I thought we won a very important game against a very good rival too, who complicated the first half the things for us. Second half, I think we settled and we found the answers that we wanted to have earlier in the first half, and we couldn't do it. But the second half, we controlled the game. We came back on the ways that we wanted in that control, and we have the options. And happy for our fans, happy for our club, and we'll keep pushing. It's a very, very good match for us. Michael, I thought it was a good game and a good moment for what Luis has been done for us lately. Uh, as you say, Martin, Luis, Facu, Ivan, Duncan, and Ramiro, they left us up, and they put this team in that form. So today we wanted to have more continuity with Luis, since he had that tremendous game in Orlando. And we wanted as well to refresh Martin, who has done a fantastic job in the last semester. So I thought it worked well for both, and that is great tools for the team. Right. We have found the net. We have found answers from our forwards. The offensive side of the team has improved tremendously. Austin, I think the compromise that they have had with our defensive phase has brought that product, and it doesn't make sense. But they are scoring goals because they defending better, and we are much better team when we have this commitment that the boys had at front, and we're happy to do it. It's the same as we ask to the defenders, and I said, or you have to be proactive to play with the ball, and you have to have personality to play with the ball, because that's the best way to defend, just being offensive. So I'm very proud of the guys. The guys are doing a good job.
We'll go to Alonso Contreras.
Thank you, Rob. Profe, ¿cómo está? Felicitaciones por el triunfo. Quería preguntarle un poco porque es el segundo juego consecutivo donde los árbitros cometen unos errores que afectan al jugador, en el caso de Cartagena la amarilla, después a Jansson, que como capitán reclama una barrida limpia de Lodeiro que le causa la amarilla. ¿Es algo que el club piensa apelar para que no se acumulen esas tarjetas a los jugadores, o solamente es parte del juego y se va a llevar nada más?
Sí, yo creo que has dicho, Alonso, algo muy cierto. Yo quisiera no tocarlo con los medios por el respeto a los árbitros y a la liga. Es algo que nosotros queremos hablar un poco, porque la amarilla de Wilder hoy no la sentimos como una amarilla. El gol que le anulan a Muriel, perdón, el segundo gol que nos anulan cuando le pitan una falta a Muriel, que no fue, y nosotros sufrimos un gol contra DC United, lo mismo, con Benteke estaba ahí lo mismo y chocó al arquero porque estaba parado, y pues lo consideraron como un gol, pero el nuestro no. Entonces, pues sí, uno se frustra, pero en ese momento pues yo no quisiera empañar esta victoria. Nosotros damos nuestras opiniones y respetamos mucho a los árbitros y a la liga, y esperamos de que podamos tener mejores eventos. Pero de nuevo, mi sensación ahora es simplemente pensar en lo positivo del equipo y alejarme un poco de esos enojos que sacan los partidos de fútbol. Bueno, Kyle representa el profesionalismo, representa para nosotros la comunión dentro de un grupo, la responsabilidad. Le llamamos a Kyle cariñosamente el soldado, porque está siempre presto, nunca te falla. Él está siempre ahí con mucha humildad y con mucha sencillez. Para mí, uno de los mejores jugadores que yo he dirigido en mi carrera. Right, I thought, Michael, you're right. I thought it was reactions for both benches and the people there, the personnel and the coaches, and I thought both sides were arguing things to the referees. From our side, was just asking them to control the yellow cards. We want to keep the players in the pitch, and this is football. And we want to accept that this is a contact game, and sometimes things happen, but we cannot just be yellow carding all the time. But that was with all the respect that we have for referees too. It's just a comment. from their side. I don't know what were they arguing, and I have a ton of respect for Pat and what he has done for this club. Is incredible, the career that he has done so far, and what he has done for Cincinnati is I respect him a lot, and his coaches too. That is important. We compromised ourselves when we were in the difficult moments in the league, that we will approach every game like it was a playoff time. Not that we did not do it in the first part of the season, but we had not other option that just get that approach. And then lately, when we start facing Columbus and Philadelphia and now Cincinnati, it seems like the moment is a playoff time for us, and so we're glad, and surely we will try to keep the level, because this kind of games is what the people is going to see from now on to the end.
Yeah, and you've done your part to clinch home field advantage, just waiting on either extra help this week or maybe get it next week. How important is that to you to have that advantage in the playoffs?
It's important because I think we all want to play in front of our fans. We're going to wait the result tomorrow, but it has to be a big congratulations to our players who have overcome difficulties, and they put the team and the club in these instances now where we can have that advantage that playing at home. We wait until tomorrow.
Yeah. And I'm reading, you guys have surpassed the previous club record with 58 goals this season. What does that say about this year's team versus maybe last year's team?
Well, I think we have understood, and we all trying to be better in that regard, and how can we increase the production of goals and be more lethal in front of the goal. We know that the team who has this production has the chance to win the league. We have been working a lot, and the players have improved, and now it's just trying to keep that level. But we're proud. The boys are doing a great effort on understanding how important it is to score goals. You want to win games, you have to score goals.
Last one from me. Is there any final details you want to see in the last regular season game?
We're not going to stop. We will rest a couple of days. We will prepare our game against Atlanta. Our expectations is not stopping, keep going forward. And the playoffs are in a short time games that have this mode like tonight. And we will be ready, but first we need to finish our regular season the way we want it in front of our fans in Orlando. But nothing, just thinking that we have to keep this level. It may translate what we want in the Orlando City's culture. Players that, despite they have this talent and they are so important in the offensive side, they know that our principles and our concepts and everything just ask them and demand them to be a collective player that who can play in any phase of the game. So Ivan is a good representation of that. I think he's somebody that you can count day and night, and when he needs to defend, he does it, and when he needs to go and offend, he does it as well. So very proud for him. And again, he really translates what this culture in Orlando is. We all work.
All right. Thank you, Oscar, and safe travels back to Orlando.
Thank you.